Yo, what's going on? This is Jhammaster. Right now, we are on AZ recording. I normally do the Vlogstar recording, but I want to make sure I had no problems when it comes to this video right here that we're looking at in particular. Shout out to Chigs as always for providing us dope content that he always provides us. And personally, I feel like wanting to tackling this. I feel like I wanted to tackle this because this is a very heavy narrative to put out there. Now, I've been very critical of Mysonne a lot. But I follow this guy. But also Akademiks is my man because I follow him. I've been following him for a long time and I've been messing with this guy. Now, the reason why I'm shocked is just I'm reading the title and I do want to react like first time off this, and I really want to give my thoughts and how I feel about it because, you know, I personally think this is a little dangerous to say, especially if you're doing this to destroy a man's career. You know, like, I can't respect that. But if Mysonne knows something, he better say it outright. In my opinion, Mysonne gotta say something. You're putting something like this out there. You got to say something. Don't just fucking give us nuggets. You fucking give us the whole thing or give us nothing. So here it is. We're gonna play the video full blast, and we're gonna see how this goes.
On Chigs Move, my man Chigs Move video. Chigs, I want to be on Chigs Move shit tomorrow.
Hey, Chick, put your boy on too. I'm trying to be on there too, man. I'm like put your boy on there. I want to be on there. Put me in the intro or something, man. Like, give me something. Send your boy a care package or something.
Grave on the jail cell. Whatchamacallit, Charlemagne, when he was on 6ix9ine, he was on the Breakfast Club. Charlemagne said, Akademiks gonna get you killed. Like, everybody saw it. I was having this conversation from the jump, like, yo.
Yeah, but 6ix9ine is still alive. So, what future crystal ball ass type of shit is that? 6ix9ine is out of jail. He did his time. Yeah, he cooperated, but he's out of jail. Okay, he's still alive. You know, so what point have you proved where you're like, oh, Akademiks gonna get you killed? He's still alive, people.
What you doing don't make sense, bro. Like you. So when the shit happened, and it was fulfilling prophecy. He kept doing it. He's been. That's why I don't know. I'm trying to figure.
What's the fucking prophecy, Mysonne? What is the prophecy? He's gonna die? Because if that's a self-fulfilling prophecy, that shit has not been fulfilled. That has not been fulfilled. Now, if your self-fulfilling prophecy is he's going to get arrested and face serious charges, okay, I'll give you that. But he's still alive. So, come on. Don't pat yourself on the fucking back just yet. And I hate when y'all niggas do this shit.
When y'all saw that he wasn't doing it, I don't, since I met him, since I heard of him on the Everyday Struggle, when Vic Mensa wanted to put his hands on us, when Nick walked out, when Jeezy went up there and told him, yo, the shit you doing, bro, you're not even in this. You need to stop. Like, everybody said the same exact thing to him.
Yeah, and everyone said the same thing about rap music, too. You know, about when rap music first came out. Yes, I'm going there. Everybody said the same thing about hip-hop music. Oh, this shit's never going to last. This shit's not real music. This shit's dangerous. This shit's all that. Now look at us. We're fucking 40+ years strong, Mysonne. So once again, what the fuck kind of self-fulfilling prophecy are you filling in? Come on, dude. If you're going to speak properly on this issue. Don't just fucking say some shit that fucking Vic Mensa, who fell off, and is really trying to get clout on Akademiks. So him saying all that shit really didn't mean anything. And then Jeezy, I mean, you know, Jeezy's gonna be his own man, but at the end of the day, you know, you talking about what's gonna happen to Akademiks is dangerous and blah blah blah. That's because he's doing shit that nobody normally does. So can we please cut that?
He's been perpetuating the same thing. He ain't getting no better. It ain't to you saying that you see growth. I'm trying to figure out what y'all see that I don't see.
All right, I'll answer that, my son, since you're saying you don't see no growth. Okay, let me answer this. All right, first and foremost, I see someone who came just as a regular DJ as a college in New Jersey from 2012. This man has literally grown. This man has literally grown to a regular YouTube personality till he was handpicked by Joe to be on a show which got him a lot of views later on in his career. All right, now further that Akademiks is now growing to an actual business. His page is an actual business. Okay, you're saying you don't see growth. You know, we can say the same thing about rap. Same people are still talking about the same subject matter, and nobody's changing up their subject matter. Nobody, you know, everyone, the same thing's getting pushed in the radio. The same thing's getting pushed in media. You can't just keep saying, well, he's not growing because I don't see no growth. You sure? Because I've been following this man a lot longer than you have been watching him. And I've seen from a guy who's just a YouTube guy that nobody was paying attention to, who never been in the music business, to a guy who's actually in music business, talking to A&Rs, getting a podcast, getting a big name. You're saying you don't see growth. Just say you don't like him. It's okay. Just don't say you don't like him. I'm not going to say you're jealous, but say you don't like him. It's okay, bro. It's okay. But don't make it out like this man is not progressing in a career. That, I mean, come on. This man is doing what we all wanted to do without having to do the middleman shit, without having to do the humiliating intern shit. This man has actually grown to be at a position where it was just so much easier that not too many people are doing. And you, as a guy who's coming from the streets, rapping, and actually at one point trying to make a career out of rapping, you should know. You should know that.
And that's the thing. That's the thing that I'm saying. Like, everything that I have seen, it really hasn't been to that capacity. It's just been like him reporting on things. I feel like having a conversation about something that's public, you know what I'm saying? There's a difference between that and putting your opinion on it or antagonizing the situation. Like, you can report on something that's going on and not say ignorant shit like he did when about Lil Timmy. Like,
we're gonna do this because that's the narrative we're putting out here, and this is what I have to speak on. Now, the idea of you could put out the news and be objective. Mysonne, you have been following The Breakfast Club. You have been listening to Breakfast Club from 2012 all the way till this point. From 2010 when it first came out. You seen the shit that Charlamagne's been saying every time a news media's been going out that's public information? You seen the crazy shit he was saying about Diddy? You think that the shit that he was saying about Drake was just regular biased, unbiased shit? This dude would say the most outrageous stuff on the show at one point, you know, that was very damaging and devising. You know, same thing with Hot 97. They not reporting news. They're putting their own comedic spin on there. Come on, let's not do this. Let's not do this. And Vlad, you know, maybe Vlad's not the one saying the stuff, but when he's interviewing people, regular guests on current events, you should know because you were working with him at one point. You know, what do people do? They give their opinion. They give their opinion on current events. Come on, man. We can't do this. We can't do this.
You know what I'm saying? But what I've seen from him has always just been him talking about something. Not really like antagonizing beef or anything like that. Just talking about something that's already public or had been reported about by other blogs or things like that.
And thank you for putting that out. 'Cause that's what I've been seeing too. He's not doing what everyone. No. He's not doing what everyone else on the news outlet has been doing. He's been doing the same situation, or he's been doing the same thing, just reporting on, just getting his opinion, and that's it. It can't be funny. I'm sorry. Now, the death part, the Chicago stuff, yes, that was an issue. We'll give you that. But anything else, can't blame Akademiks for. We got to be adults about this.
I've never seen anything wrong with that because that's just blogger shit. You get what I'm saying?
I hear you, but that's what I'm trying to say. I'm really confused because me and this...
You don't care, and that's fine. I just want you to say that you don't care, because you won't say this with other outlets. You'll just say it with Akademiks. And we know Akademiks is quote-unquote one person, but come on.
This feud that we've had, it's pretty much, I think, for me, I found out about Akademiks with 6ix9ine, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, ever since 6ix9ine came out, the way he was reporting it was so confusing to me. Like, everything, it wasn't, yo, such and such happened. It was such and such happened. These niggas is the real niggas. These niggas is soft. These the ones who won this.
Are you sure? I can go back to plenty of videos where that wasn't the case. I could go to his post, right? The whole thing that happened with Rap-A-Lot, right? I remember Akademiks saying allegedly, not actually saying that the Rap-A-Lot guy, who in my opinion was, the Rap-A-Lot guys were getting robbed. The Chief Keef stuff. Akademiks never said anything about Chief Keef. Now, he's joked about 6ix9ine and being too crazy and just being goofy, but I never, in my opinion, would go out and say that he would just put out a narrative that these people are XYZ, and I think that's unfair. I think we need to call that out.
You keeping them, you ain't gonna pull up when they block. Like, this is what he was doing the whole time. So I'm trying to figure out when y'all heard him just reporting something. He was literally right there when the shit was happening, reporting it as it was happening. Like real beefs. His old 6ix9ine slid to O Block. He's outside. Oh shit, nowhere. He said ain't nobody gonna pull up on. This is what he was saying. So I'm trying to figure out what did y'all...
He did do that. I will give you that. That he was doing. He was doing the entertainment stuff. However, in defense of Akademiks, in that particular time, y'all niggas were out there clout chasing anyway. Them niggas wanted to broadcast themselves doing the bullshit. And when they put out the stuff, oh my goodness, he's XYZ, he's doing blah blah blah. Well, you gotta understand, y'all are clout chasing on your own. These people are clout chasing on their own. These people want to be looked. And he was reporting on 6ix9ine and being caught lacking and fooling you guys. He was doing all that. So it was on a both side spectrum thing. Now, if you want to say he's instigating it, it's coming out as a form of instigation, that is perfectly fine. You can do that. And I know you would call 6ix9ine out too, so I'm not going to necessarily say you should call both sides out, because I've seen you hold 6ix9ine accountable for this, and that's okay. But that's my take on that.
How did y'all see that as just reporting what was going on?
Yo, can I go real quick?
Who said that?
That was Mac. I wanted to respond to what he said.
Go ahead, Mac.
Okay, my son, real quick. I hear everything you're saying, bro. It sounds good, but we see the work you do in the community, and you're a partaker of like a selfless service, right? You're not having a conversation with Akademiks to convert yourself. You're converting his audience, the lost souls that are following him. Because if we look on social media, he has a huge following. So if you In my opinion, I would say just have a conversation with him. Like you said, it's going to be a new track ground on his platform.
Even at this point, and I think Akademiks have said this, Meek has said this when they had their Clubhouse conversation, I wouldn't be surprised if Mysonne says it. I don't think it'll ever get to that point anymore. I think we're past that. I think we're all past that. Primarily because I don't think anyone is changing their stance. And that's fine. I think we've all just accepted that. So, you know, I mean, I would like to see that, but you can't be anyone's friend, and you can't just have regular-ass dialogue. So, it is what it is.
Even not your platform, just a new track ground. Just to convert his audience to your side so you can teach them the truth. I think I'll rest on that.
Yeah, I think that was... I'm sorry, go ahead, Mysonne.
No, I just want to say something real quick. And I understand you, right? But I've studied God body lessons. I've studied Islam. I studied things, right? And what I'm pretty much the 1%. And I acknowledge that, right? I acknowledge that the knowledge and understanding that I have is not common, right? It's not the shit that you gravitate to.
Okay.
It's not. I'm not going to convert a million of his people. I might get 10 people, right? But at the same time, young kids that just listen to me rap, that just want to follow me rap, might just decide that they want to hear some shit he talking about, right? Because now they start tuning in and he talking about, he got all the beefs on his channel, and they go there to see who's beefing all the time, right? They hear all the drill music. Now they figure that that's the way to get in, right? So I'd rather risk, right? I'd rather risk me continuing my message, right? And understanding that my message is so strong for him that he feels like he got to try to belittle me, right? He has to do that. So as he belittles me,
I get it. So I see where you're going with this. You know, you're just letting the message go. And I'm not going to disagree, because maybe you might be right coming towards the future. Maybe. However, I must say this. Your message is just that. It's belittling. You're belittling the platform. Rather than just ignore it, you're giving it attention by saying it's XYZ and blah, blah, blah. And with these young kids just feeling the need to be rebellious and saying, you know, nah, I'm going to listen to this. I'm going to listen to Akademiks. Fuck is you talking about? It's lit over here. You know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying. So I'm listening to like everything. I'm taking in what you're saying, but I hope you understand that what you're doing is no different than what Akademiks, what you're saying that Akademiks is doing.
his fans will come over and pay attention to what I'm doing. And if they realize, then they'll follow what real is. I personally do not see the benefit in having a dialogue with Akademiks.
And that's fine. And that's okay. Like, I get it. Sometimes you just don't want to. And I don't think I'll ever put that out there. However, here's my advice, or at least a suggestion from me. What you can do is use your platform to promote rappers opposite of the way Akademiks is using his platform. Try to promote more positive rappers. Use your platform to promote positive rappers. You know, I'm not saying you're not doing that, but I think you should use your money, you should use your resource, and use your investments to promoting rappers who don't rap about this stuff or are trying to better themselves, send positive messaging in their music, make events for younger artists who don't have to do that. You can do that, and that's okay. Make the alternative. I'm suggesting you do that. At least I'm suggesting that's how it is. If you want to, you know, send the message, combat Akademiks by not acknowledging it and making your own alternative. So people who don't like what Akademiks are doing are like, well, what's the next place we can go which is positive? Oh, that's where we can go. Then you can do that. And I think that's more important these days.
I don't see one. If at this point, maybe a year from now, maybe 2 weeks from now, maybe a month from now, I might train my mind to feel some different way.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think that the level of person that he's presented to be to me is something that's discordant to my moral compass. Like, we morally conflict.
So,
like, there's a moral conflict, right? So I can have a discussion with you when, you know, I don't want to sit down and have a conversation for a pedophile to explain to me why he's a pedophile. Like, that's just not a conversation I want to have. Like, and I think, to me, Akademiks is in the same category as a pedophile, because you're preying on babies.
See, this is what I have a problem with. That is very dangerous of a narrative for you to say. I don't care how you feel. If that's the comparison that you're making, whatever contextual, you know, the context of, oh, because the young audience are inflicted by him, it's dangerous. That's dangerous. Or if the context of it doesn't fit, his morals don't fit my morals, it's still dangerous to compare to a pedophile. Because pedophilia, especially what's going on in our country and all countries in the world, is very, very serious. Human trafficking, all that is something that we take seriously. So if you're putting Akademiks in that same light, my guy, you either know something or you have an agenda. And I pray that you know something. I pray that you know a lot, because what you're doing is dangerous. You're really sending a mess. You know, what about other YouTubers? What about Aiden? Do you think Aiden's gonna be a pedo? What? That's what I want to say. Because let's say you take down Akademiks, you take down his whole platform. There are gonna be 5 people in place. What about Sean C? Does he give pedophilia? You know, you ain't gonna say nothing to Keemstar. I know that for sure. You know, what about Aiden? Aiden, you know, are you gonna call him a pedophile? Or Zeus and B. Lou, are you gonna call him a pedophile? What about Soluminati? You know, what about all these annoying? What about all these people who are getting the same platform on YouTube and on the internet with these rappers who probably aren't like Akademiks, but have the same audience as the young audience, the young adults and the teenagers? Are you gonna call them pedophiles? Or, you know, what are you gonna do about them? That is dangerous, because those same people may not be as clout chasing or as controversial as Akademiks or polarizing as Akademiks, but they have the same fan base. They generate the same demographic when it comes to their content, their media. What about Daquan Wilshire? Are you gonna call it Daquan Wilshire? That guy's older than Akademiks. You're not gonna do that. I know you're not gonna do that. You know, what about RDC? I can name a whole bunch of people, influencers, social media, and Twitch, who use their account for positive, aren't as negatively, you know. I know you're not going to say anything to DJ Ghost, but come on, man. Like, what you're doing is irresponsible, in my opinion. Otherwise, unless you really know something about Akademiks, that's a very dangerous game you're running.
You fucking the minds of babies. So I put you in that same category. I don't even, like, we don't have nothing to talk about.
So my time.
Nice.
When you,
I don't respect you as a man. If I don't respect you as a man, I don't see you. I don't even believe you half a male. I don't want to talk to you about that. I gotta have some level of respect for you to have a conversation. Even if I think that we're on different ends of a spectrum, I gotta see some validity and positivity, something in you gotta make me say, you know what, I will engage this person in a dialogue.
Hey, Mice, I see exactly what you're saying, and I understand. But I feel like
we're gonna make this a drinking game every time we watch Clubhouse. Every time someone's like, I see what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I say it too. So if y'all see these videos, y'all take a drink too. Fuck it.
when you I was with you. When you said that you will have
your muzzle, cover your mic.
I'm sorry. I was with you when you said you'll have a conversation with him in a mutual environment, so it's not like anyone's overpowering each other and things like that. I don't agree that I mean, in your eyes, probably, but not a pedophile. Like, that's crazy.
I mean, I'm just trying to say, but
totally...
I'm giving you the understanding of how I see the individual, right? I'm just being 100% honest.
Yeah, but also that's 100% dangerous. Understand that.
I've never heard Akademiks say or do anything that I felt was positive.
So my son,
like nothing. I've never seen, like, there's people that I don't agree with, but they've done some things or some shit that I'm like, all right, I fuck with that. Where I have a better chance of talking to 6ix9ine than I do to talk to Akademiks.
Come on, Mysonne.
Mysonne. Look, okay. So look,
I'm telling you, I'm being 100% honest with you.
Mice,
when you
gotta
be.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Mysonne, come on, Mysonne. I'm a civilian. I'm a good kid, God-fearing man, and I won't even talk to that dude.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. So if you won't talk to 6ix9ine, but you'll talk to the nigga who promotes him, who gives him a platform, who continues to advocate for him, who promoted everything negative he did, who spoke up for him, who continues to give him a pathway to continue to spread the same message. You won't talk to him, but you'll talk to him, right? And not only does he do it to him, he'll do it. He does the same thing to other people. He continues to perpetuate the same bullshit with other people. You don't want to talk to the puppet, but you'll talk to the puppet master.
Look, I don't think that Akademiks publicly disagrees with that with her. You feel me? Like, he don't agree with the things that she do, you know? Like,
how? When don't he agree? When do you see him don't agree with him?
A lot of the time,
this man has literally told, I'm assuming the guy's being funny here and he's talking about 6ix9ine. I can honestly tell you, there are millions of times where Akademiks has told 6ix9ine that the shit's not right, the shit's dangerous. This man put Wack in a room with 6ix9ine to let him know that the shit is dangerous. This man gave Shotty a voice to say that everything is like, he's told 6ix9ine on many occasions what he is doing is dangerous. He just can't control the dude. At the end of the day, he can't control him, and I think you should understand that.
He tell him, like, yo, you're going down a slippery slope, and if you keep on going down that road, you're gonna die. Something's bad gonna happen to you. He tells him that all the time.
Yeah, but he tells him all that. That's like me keep giving you drugs and saying, yo, all right, I'm gonna give you the drugs, man. Just understand, you gonna OD one day. All right, you want to keep taking the drugs? Go ahead.
I mean, it's called, you know. I mean, ain't that what the drug dealer signed up for? Mysonne, you, a guy who was in the streets, who liked to say the words, you know what you signed up for. You know, ain't that why y'all don't justify 6ix9ine snitching? Because he knew what he was doing. The drug dealer knows what he's doing when he's getting in the game. He knows he's going to destroy lives when he's getting in the game. So if he gets in trouble and he takes the charge and he pleads guilty, he knows the repercussions. If the person who's an addict is taking drugs and all of a sudden, you know, he keeps getting addicted and the person's warning you, this is going to fuck you up, I don't want to give it to you, but, you know, if I do, it's not my fault, or whatever the case is. At this point, you are signing up for your own accountability, period. Like, that's how I feel about it.
I see what you're saying. I see where you're coming from. Yeah.
Mysonne, you there?
I think he died.
Yeah, I think he ended up getting a phone call. But I mean, in fact, I feel like between me and you, I definitely get what he's saying at that point. Because I don't know nothing about the streets, but from what I heard, fucking with affiliates of snitches is not really a thing either. So
I mean,
Rock Nation, Desiree Perez, let's not do this. Mysonne, Rock Nation, Desiree Perez, let's not do that. Let's not do this. Let's not do. I don't care that she was a woman. She knew what she signed up for when she joined that gang and snitched on him. Come on, bro. Don't do this. And to that comment out there that says, The last real one left. If you're gonna affiliate yourself with Desiree Perez, that comment is very invalid.
You a civilian though. When you a civilian, I also wanna say like, if you got a question, y'all could just DM me or Ish. But if you a civilian, then you don't got no street ties. Like you could, like I feel like you could walk how you wanna walk.
Nah, just hold on, Ray, real quick. Let me. Okay, so that's fine. You can do that, but as a person, that is not. I can't even do this shit. You know how shit works. So when you fuck with snitches, they completely cut off. It is what it is. Anybody that's around the snitch, that condones the snitch or anything like that, nobody's saying that Akademiks has to be a civilian or whatever. But as far as niggas in the street go, they can't fuck with no nigga that fuck with snitches either.
Desiree Perez. And I'ma keep saying this shit. Desiree Perez. Desiree Perez.
I hear you, but we gotta continue to remember that we can't hold Akademiks accountable for what she did. You understand what I'm saying?
And at the end of the day, I think that ends the Clubhouse video there. At the end of the day, this Clubhouse thing's got niggas talking in circles. But I understand where Mysonne's coming from too. That's why I said I can't like just disassociate myself with the guy, because I do think he hits a lot of points. But at the same time, I've said the narrative that you're putting out is very dangerous, and you gotta chill on that, in my opinion. But that's personally how I feel about it. But in the real one, and on the real though, this is Jhammaster. I'm glad I got to do this. I really wanted to do this because I know my car's getting hot. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna react on AZ because I know I get more actual footage and clear footage on this before I go on Vlogstar. Vlogstar is gonna be for the night, AZ is gonna be for the day, and we're gonna keep this shit going. Without further ado, thank y'all. I'm gonna like this video because that's Chigs Smooth is the homie. I've already subscribed, but let me hit that bell. Let me hit that all, so I'll make sure I get all that. But you guys do the same thing on my page. Like, follow. Instagram has the same name, Jhammaster. Jamil Barletier is my name. So if you want to follow me on Facebook, that is perfectly fine. If you're a rapper that wants to get their music heard or reacted to, go ahead and hit me on the DMs. No, I don't charge. If you need promo, go ahead. If you need to do an interview, you want to talk, this is what my platform is. And finally, I'm gonna say this on the next video when I upload it. Hopefully I can. I'm gonna do a preview for both tracks on Donda and CLB later on today. It's gonna be on YouTube. I'm going to stream tonight. If I can't do it tonight, I'll probably do it tomorrow. I'm going to stream Donda and CLB on Bigolive, B-I-G-O, Bigolive. Follow me at Jhammaster1. I'm going to stream both albums. I hope you enjoy. I want to have a good time, and I want to get lit. We're going to stream in the car. We're going to do this all fucking night, and I can't say it on the Bigolive, but we're going to get the Tito's. Akademiks got the Henny. I got Tito's. We're doing Tito's and Cranberry Night, and we're going to fucking get lit. Without further ado, this is Jhammaster, and I'm wishing y'all good health, good space, and peace. See you in the next one.